Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. This is gonna be our just chatting stream today. We gotta chill, we gotta relax, we gotta hang out, we gotta have a conversation. I gotta talk to the people. Hopefully these glasses don't hurt me too much right now. Kind of caught in my head about a couple of things. But if I could get some background music, try to chill, relax. I tried to play the game, but I'm not. I'm just not in the mood for a game right now. Let me edit the go live notification because I know the go live notification is something else. The go live notification. Is that Mauricio? Is that Mauricio? Is that Madman? Is that Madman? Miss? I think that's you. Mammy, how we do it? Doing alright, just trying to relax today, Trying to keep my head on my shoulders. Trying not to go crazy over here. Yep. I remember those Destiny days. Hey, look at that. See, I knew it. It's Mauricio and it's Madman. Hey. Been doing, trying to do my thing one day at a time, One day at a time. Trials of the Night. Yeah. I remember that. I remember one day I was playing and then we ran into each other, so you were on the opposing team. I remember that. I was like, yeah, we're probably gonna lose. So, man, I know you're more of an expert in this category. Do you think that there would be a D3? I don't think there'll be a D3, to be honest. Yeah, I remember when the Prometheus lens was a super OP, and everyone was trying to go flawless with that because that gun was disgusting. I really don't know, mate. I hope there is. I just hope they kind of bring it back, to like D1 a little bit, and not give us so many DLCs, It was always DLC at the DLCs were okay. Like Crota's in, then we had the Moon one and D2, right? But when they came up with the Black Armory, I'm like, why do you have us paying for these things? I spent $100 getting Destiny 2 because I'm like, look, are you getting it? If they do drop a D3, I think I'll take a look at it. I'll look at it and kind of see. It would be nice to rock out again and just see how it is, see how far I can go, I suppose. I can't see why not, but They're not making no Destiny 3. At least not right now. Maybe. Let me see. Destiny 3. D3 is rumored to be in extremely early development, with leaks suggesting concepts. Prototyping work has begun, though it's likely years away. Have people been making videos about this? Long timeline revitalization. Yeah. It would need to be a complete overhaul for D3, because I just think that once they drop like the ice ability, we would like. Do you know how? What have you? Nah, I haven't played Arc Raiders. I hear like people have been talking about Arc Raiders for a minute though. The only thing I don't like is that like when you see so many streamers like playing a game and it's like all of a sudden it's hot, and it's like, bro, like you weren't even thinking about this game until it became hot, you know? Like, but in everyone else's defense, like Expedition 33 didn't really pop on my radar until I saw that it had won the Game of the Year, and I'm like, okay, so what's the thing, like what's so, how did it just completely take over, the Game Awards like that? And so then I started looking into it, and it was at like half off almost. So I'm like, a Game of the Year video game at almost half off, why not? So, and we didn't have anything to play, so we played that. But like where we are in that game right now, like I'm at this point in the game where I need to like grind and get the characters stronger, because they just be getting, like a lot of them get one tap depending on what I'm fighting. My strongest character in that game is pretty much like the main protagonist in the game, I didn't mean for it to kind of happen like that. At first I put a lot of tension on Lune, but then I realized that Mael, even though Mael at the time wasn't as strong as Lune was, she had like a higher survivability. Yeah, she had a higher chance of kind of just like taking hits and still being strong. My character's just been getting one tap sometimes, so I'm like, I have to work on that. And that's why I haven't like streamed that. I'm like, people don't want to see me grind and get a character stronger. They want to actually see me do things in the game. And so that's like what I was leaning more towards. That's why I haven't played it. I've been playing I recently got back into Once Human though. They released a new scenario, so it's a new experience. But I know people have been talking about Arc Raiders for a minute. I just haven't gotten into that one. Man, what games are you playing? You play scary games too, right? I know that Resident Evil 9 dropping. Resident Evil 9. They got some decent games coming out in February. I feel like February is going to be one of those pick your game type things. Because if Resident Evil 9 is dropping in February, in addition to all of the other games that are dropping in February, it's like, geez, they're dropping like, if not in the same week, just a week apart. And listen, video games are $70 right now, $74.49, something like that if we're talking tax. So I don't know. And if we look at it, February. Oh, February has Neo 3. This is a Yakuza game. Yakuza Kiwami 3 is an extreme remake. Okay, so that's a remake. I don't have to worry about that one too much. We have Neo 3, Reanimal is coming out too. So Neo 3 on the 6th, Reanimal on the 13th. Then we have then we have Resident Evil 9 dropping February 27th. So there are, 3 games in February that I would like to play. Like, definitely. What am I playing right now? I'm playing Once Human, Expedition 33. Yeah, and I think those are the only 2 right now. Yep, Once Human, Expedition 33. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's because, like, I beat, like, the games that I play, I end up beating, So the next scary game is probably going to be Reanimal. So I'm looking forward to that because it's co-op. And so I'm gonna bring people that it's kind of like Little Nightmares, if you ever heard of that game, Memes. I know Little Nightmares 3 came out, but it was okay. I don't know, for some reason maybe people didn't like it too much, but Reanimal is kind of like that, but it's more like, oh, you can hit them, like you can fight back, and I like that one. You can still get one tap, like. So yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Where Winds Meet, but I don't know about that game. It's okay. I just think that maybe it plays smoother on a console than PC. It's still okay. I just need to level up my character a little bit and unlock like that ability to like just run across the planet and everything. Soda's a little difficult to drink. Ginger ale. Have you retired from Siege? I think so. Every once in a while, I come out of retirement to like play, like a game or two. But other than that, like I really don't. I don't really play Siege no more. I used to play it heavy. In the beginning, I wasn't playing. When I first started playing it, I was playing like Terrorist Hunt exclusively. Like I was just doing little missions, protecting the hostage, just going up against the bots. I just stayed away from the PvP side of it. And then one day, like my brother and my cousin, they were playing Siege, and they didn't know I bought the game. So, because I've always been the type of person to like play a game by myself, like, and maybe it stems from when I was a kid. Like I did a lot of things that I felt that I just did alone. So I've gotten used to it. I've gotten real used to it. And so for me, when I was playing it, they saw me playing it, because how like when you see your friends online and you can see what game they playing. So my brother was like, hold on, Josh is playing Rainbow Six Siege, invited me to the party, and then I started playing PvP. And then as I started getting into it, me and my brother and my cousin, we made it a mission to go platinum each season. So that's what we did. We were fight through gold, because we already know gold is insane, and we would go platinum each year. Oh, I forgot Apex Legends, man. I'll be playing Apex Legends. And I just recently hit platinum in Apex Legends. Once I hit platinum, I get off. Like, I don't care to grind the game past that point, you know? Like, you know, people's goal is to hit diamond. I just don't care. Like, I don't care for that grind. I grind. I literally, I was playing Apex solo, and I soloed to diamond. I was like, bro, platinum lobbies seem easier than the gold lobbies. Yeah, so after a while, I'm like, yeah, I'm done like sweating this game. I get to diamond on Call of Duty is crazy. I can't even imagine playing Call of Duty rank. I like doing like Rebirth Battle Royale, you know, like when you die you respawn in, you know, do some damage. There was one game that I played and a Rebirth Island, and I was like the last person on my team. I had got like 19 kills that day, and like I won, but I was by myself for the longest, but I was winning though. And I was like, I can't believe I just won it, and I got off. Never again. Got off. I'm like, yeah, that's a one and done thing. Listen, if I'm playing a game like that and I'm the one with 19 kills, something is wrong. Like something is wrong, because I'm more like a strategic player, you know, like catch broski with a trap type thing, you know, like Apex. No, not like Apex, like Siege. The first character I ever caught an ace with was a Kapkan, but that was also because I told Mad King not to kill the last person. But this was back when people, if they hit a Kapkan trap, it was an automatic like kill, like they died immediately. There was no you hit a Kapkan trap and you take damage. It was an insta kill, so that's why they nerfed Kapkan, you know, because he was nasty. I don't understand why they don't just give like Kapkan 2 traps that, you know, that are, you know, extremely hidden, that are a lot harder to spot, and just make those insta kills. I don't know why they don't just do that, but they give him a lot more so that people can't just run around. He can kind of put him whatever. I was using Kapkan as a defender strictly, and when I was attacking, I was using Twitch. Twitch was like my main. Twitch is my main, like till this day. I don't see no point in using any other character. There is a character in Rainbow Six Siege called Ying, you know, and I kind of use Ying in a funny way, because you know, we actually have like one of our like a viewer, supporter, right, that tunes into the chat, and her name is Ying. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to use Ying in this thing, and like Ying just knock off the Freezer Force. There's a time and a place to use Ying. I haven't like figured that out. So, you know, I don't use characters, like aggressive characters, correctly. I use aggressive characters more strategically, you know. I just seem to be that type of player. And so I think what happens is, if I'm playing something like Rainbow Six Siege, if I'm playing something where like I'm pushing people and I'm being aggressive, like that usually isn't my style. I am sort of like a sniper, but I'm not the best sniper. But I was a sniper in Destiny, and I was nasty. Like I would have never thought that I was like the sniper type in Destiny. Bro, Destiny is one of those games where you have to sort of be well rounded, you know. But I got really nasty with those snipes. I sniped somebody super close to me, no problem. And don't let that sniper have Firefly. There's one thing that I do appreciate about Destiny, and that's you could have like someone on their super and you can one tap them. So even though if they touch you, it's game over. If you just get the shot off and you actually hit them, then it could kill them. I do think that maybe snipers are a bit OP, but I do think that at the end of the day, a headshot is a headshot. But maybe with, you know, if they ever come out with Destiny 3, maybe what they could do is make it so headshots don't like kill, you know, Guardians in their super. Because you think that if you're activating your super, you would have a little bit of overshield, like something that like you could survive one headshot, but the next round would definitely drop you. And that could be like someone gets sniped with a headshot, you know, and they would have to like either melee or quick switch to another weapon and finish them off, rather than you just pop a super and you get knocked off Earth. And it's like, bro, like, do you know how long it took me to build my super? It's okay though. I just think that maybe that's balance. That's probably balance. If you can run around the map on your super and one tap my whole team, I should be able to hit you with a snipey dipey and get you out of here. So I guess that's balance. I don't think they should change that then. I just think when D3, if they ever make it, they need to bring it back to, they need to find the perfect blend between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Like when Destiny 2 first came out, it was great, you know, everyone was anticipating the game, but all of the changes, like now you get to use a shotgun as your primary, secondary, and heavy, you know, you like, it's like, come on, bro, like keep it primary, secondary, and heavy, right? And just have certain exotics that just fit into those categories. And like stop making weapons so OP to the point where like everybody on a team just wants to use that weapon, you know. But there's no way to prevent people from, you know, not wanting to use the meta thing. Like everybody wants to win. I don't know, bro. I remember when the last word was dirty and I finally got my hands on the last word. That last word was filthy. And then I was using this one primary that was, it was sort of like the last word, but it was like a silver, it was a silver handgun with, and it looked like it had like a decent design on it. It was kind of like the Ace of Spades, but like its cousin or something like that. But yeah, fun times, fun times. Fun times in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Then I finally went flawless my first time. It took me until Destiny 2 came out to go flawless once. I was grateful. And then I had that primary. That primary was dirty. I like that primary a lot. And it was great. But after that, that was it. Now, isn't Black Ops 7 Zombies free? I don't even want to look at Black Ops, to be honest. I don't even want to look at it. It's just not interesting right now, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have the motivation to play a game, you know? Interesting. I know what I may want to react to, though. I like that, but I have an idea. I want to look at Resident Evil 9 real quick. I don't know why they're showing me a gorilla working out. Oh snap, there's a showcase and this was a day ago? Are they gonna show us gameplay too? Okay. See, that's 2 minutes. Resident Evil showcase, 12 minutes, 12 minutes. This is probably from them. I like this one. This is 13, well, a little bit longer. It might show the same thing, you know? Was that the police department? Oh, did they go back to Raccoon City? I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I'm going back to Raccoon City, bro. Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2. Yeah. I don't know if this is that same area that they remodeled, but I see the double steps going up and around. Let me not pause it. Resident Evil Showcase.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでもうバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。今回グレイスとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレイスの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね、ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代用されるような緊張感がすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、グレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
She will eat no more sandwiches.
レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。
A new breed of infected.
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう 屋敷をきれいにしようとね操縦数で出るんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。
Leon and Grace. Take care, man.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力を入れてますね。また V を狙って、敵に体術を決める、それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。どの敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになっています。グレースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を、投資弾薬脅威となる敵、その中をもう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうような面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つ象徴的な武器としてレクイエムっていうそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、ここぞという時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポロを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた意味があると、そういう意味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
That's too effective.
That thing blew him.
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between 2 camera perspectives, and these can be changed at any time during the game. Multiple difficulties are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease. But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace. This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
Classic it is.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the rear car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今回もう一つハミルトンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Two fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February the 27th. Please stay tuned.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase. Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this edition. Those who pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace. Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service GeForce Now. This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics, and AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast performance. DLSS also makes Resident Evil Requiem more accessible across a wide range of PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our two protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set. And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall. An original design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller will be released on the same day as the game. And as a series first, Amiibo will also be available. Please look forward to more information. On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest moments with breathtaking orchestral performances. The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil ambassadors. Concerts are planned for not just Japan, but North America and Europe. More information on these will be released later.
これもねまだお伝えしたいんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
Is that it?
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you. I think I want a second opinion.
What is happening here?
I'll keep our friends busy.
What the fuck?
It drops. The game drops on the 27th, of course. I want to backtrack just a little bit because there's something that they said Something about Leon and Elpis. Where's that section at? Secret related to Elpis. What is that? Because it seemed like we could see something.
これもねまだお伝えしてるんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関
I feel like on Leon's like neck, there's something there.
わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さん
See, look at the hand. See the hand?
アリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き。
Well, my take on that is it looks really well. It looks like it's done really well. And I'm definitely interested in playing the game. Are we gonna play it day one? What is February 27th? Tell me that's like a Saturday. Nope. That's a Tuesday. It releases on a Tuesday. Now, depending on how schedules flush out and what we're doing, you know, right now I'm just trying to take everything 1 week at a time. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong month. I am looking at the wrong month. February 27th is a Friday. February 27th is a Friday. Interesting. So that means we could play it day one when we get in the house that day. If Fortress smiles on us and I'm not driven to madness, you know, we could definitely get that game a shot. Not get that game a shot, cause, bro, once we buy that, that's what we're gonna be rocking out with for a minute. That'll be like the next 2-3 weeks after that, you know. And I just want to make a vow. I want to make it my mission, my goal, and you know, my need, consistency, all of that, to stay ahead of all of my schoolwork this semester. And when I say stay ahead, I mean I don't want to be right here with it, you know, like I want to be above it. But you know, I do want to give myself some grace, and like it's okay to be right here with your work. The only thing is, when I'm ahead of it, I don't have to worry about it, you know. I don't have to think about what I need to do because I already did it. And that's the discipline, the consistency. That's what I want. That's not just what I want, but that's what I think what is going to help me maintain my sanity much more, you know, this semester. Like I want to be ahead of everything, you know. If I can get ahead of it and stay ahead of it, like it's like one of those things where if I could simply get 2 weeks ahead of it, I will always be a week ahead. If I just get 2 weeks ahead of it. And it's possible, it is possible. And I'm definitely going to give it a shot. Imagine being a month ahead of everything. That would be insane. It's possible. It's a little strenuous maybe, but it is possible. And then all I would have to do is just check in. But I'm just trying not to think on it, you know, too much, because I know the semester's about to kick back up for me. And like where my head is right now is I'm trying to just relax. That's all I want to do right now. Just gotta breathe, man. Just gotta breathe. as you guys can see, I've been watching like, you know, motivational videos, just having them play in the background, just because every once in a while when I kind of get caught up in my head, like I start thinking, I had these thoughts and everything, and I'm always, you know, trying to focus, pay attention, and lock in. And breathe, bro. That's why it says follow your plan, not your move. This was streamed 13 hours ago, only 6 views. Let's give it a listen. Commercials included.
Are you kidding me? Oh my! Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Machine learning is advancing, but businesses
now I want to look at
when
this.
you say you was broke, you had like $0 broke?
I like had to borrow money to get my kids Burger King.
Wow.
Yeah.
After having, what's the most you ever had in the bank at one time?
40 million.
Jesus Christ. How do you have a hairline? My God.
Yeah,
$40 million to zero?
Yeah.
And it was just all bad spending? No bad investments? Like, what was it?
It was a lot of bad investments. A lot of things.
What did you invest in that didn't work for $40 million? What were you invested in?
Real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah.
You buy retail?
No, but I was letting my manager do it. He was way more optimistic.
So what do you mean optimistic?
Like he would just buy complete dumps and think that we can just paint and then we should be
He didn't
fine.
know what he was doing.
Never sold anything that we bought.
Is there anything if you'd have held on to would be worth a lot now?
No, not at all.
My
These were in
God.
terrible neighborhoods, but
Where?
I didn't know.
Where? In Florida?
Yeah, it was all in Florida, South Florida. It was
It's interesting. Let's give this a listen, right? I started locking in with what T-Pain was saying because you know, like, you know, real estate and housing and things like that. Those are, you know, the things that I think about on a daily. Those are the things that I kind of have to deal with real time, and I want to get to a point where I'm fine. You know, kind of got me thinking. You know, like what do I want to do? Where I want to be, bro. It's not a thought I can turn off. Like, I can't turn it off. Is this thing kind of skipping around? Yeah, it's kind of skipping around. That one has to be better. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to Samurai Village after battle. Not trying to reflect right now. Just trying to be okay. I feel like that. That's exactly how I feel right now. That's exactly how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. All right, this little banan. Is it regular? Okay. The first banana I had was not I don't think it was like ready. And it was Frosty the Snowman outside. And so it was like mad cold. Like you can tell when a fruit is not really ready to be eaten, I guess. And I hate bananas, to be real with you. Not hate them. I don't like them. Everything banana flavored is crap. But the actual banana itself is okay. Like just imagine like banana ice cream. Like what? Trying not to reflect too much, but I think there's something I just want to be honest about. And that's what am I about to say? Trying to think, you know. The reason why I haven't been too hot about playing games today is because I've been having mixed feelings. And I think that the scolding thing is a decent contributor to that. You know, we gotta lock back in. I have to get busy. And I want to keep making time for the things that I want to do. To keep me, you know, okay. And all of the things that I've been getting into these past 2 weeks, I want to keep that up. You know, I want to keep going out and getting like new experiences. And you know, today I would have had something to do at 10, but I scratched that because I had to look at it from a realistic standpoint. Not a realistic standpoint, but just what was presented to me at the time. I just looked at it like, yeah, I'm not gonna do all of that. Like, it's really nothing that I can do about it, but I did learn. I think I found a little bit of light in that situation, and I realized that some of the things that I eyeball, like some of the things that I look at, some of the things that I want, of course, you know, other people want those things too. And it's just like what I looked at it was great. I really think that was a decent opportunity. And then it just got me thinking about like making the steps, and how would I get myself to a point where when I identify something, and then when I go through all of the checks and balances and have, you know, once I have the means to do so, and just kind of like sticking with that. And so I had a conversation, and I had told this lady. She was like, "Oh, Josh, would you wanna I don't even think she knew my name. She was like, "Oh, would you wanna come in and like have a tour anyway, as a, you know, as like a backup offer type thing?" And in my head I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because I looked at it and I'm like, I don't even have, you know, like a backup, you know, offer. I don't have, like, that isn't my position right now. And I had to scratch that, you know. I had to scratch that idea. So I told the lady that I would be on the lookout for other things, you know, other things that were out there that I could take a look at. But I realized that I am particular, and I'm not I've always known that I've never been the only person to like the things that I like. There are millions of people on the planet, and you are not going to be the only one that likes the things that you like. It could be a person, place, or a thing. And you know, I've always known that, and I'm cool with that. And I just realized that, like, when it comes down to certain situations, and we're having certain conversations, when it gets to that part where it's time to make a decision, you need to know what, you know, you have to know what you have, and what I know is pretty much what they call bargaining power, you know. Like, you gotta know, you have to understand your position and your level of power in that scenario. And so for me, I didn't even waste too much time with the lady. I'm like, nah, don't even worry about it. Like, I'll keep in touch. I'll keep in touch. And hey, like, if there's another property that I want to go look at, you know, if there's another thing, something else that'll interest me, then, you know, I'll keep in touch. And I just left it at that. You know, I didn't feel defeated or anything. I just looked at it like, I know what I want, and I know a solid, you know, like, deal when I see one. I remember when I was first looking to get a car, what kept pushing me away from looking much further into it at the time was the fact that I didn't have a permit. I'm like, look, I don't even have the means to test drive a car right now, let alone the coin. And then eventually I got my permit, and then I was able to, you know, like, drive. And I didn't really drive too much, Because I know a lot of people were telling me, they said, Josh, go out there, go get your permit. And when you get your permit, I'll teach you how to drive. I go out there into the world, I get my permit. I come back and it's like no one had the time for me. Like no one had time to teach me. And so that stuck with me. And it's always like little situations like that that do stick with me. And they stick with me because it's like anytime that I try to do something or anytime I want to get something done, but it falls on someone else's time, you're stuck waiting. And that person can always sit there and say, sorry, I'm not available right now. And then you're stuck waiting again. And while you're stuck waiting on someone else's watch, you could have been making your own decisions. And so I remember eventually kind of taking it upon myself to learn how to drive. I ordered a like one of those drivers to teach you, and I told myself that day, I said, look, I'm gonna pay this person $60 for like literally 30 to 45 minutes of a drive, right? And I'm like, on no planet earth am I going to sit here and pay somebody $60 an hour, for them teaching me, teaching me how to drive. And I'm like, for like $60, I'm thinking 2 hours maybe. But that was like a 30-45 minute thing. We did like one lap around or something like that, and that was like it. And I remember the person telling me, oh yeah, you're gonna need more lessons. And in my head I'm like, bro, you just want to make another 60. And so in my head I'm like, bro, I'm only giving this one. I'm taking this one driving lesson. And then I resorted to I started playing, like, not started playing because I've always played card games, but I started playing like card games and like obeying like the rules. I would play games and stay at the red light, wait for it to turn green. I would like try to parallel park in the video game, put it in first person, try to get a feel for what that is like. When there's a will, there's a way. And that's what I was looking at. And then eventually I remember like taking my road test, but I had taken it in a different area because some areas are just brutal. And I passed, and my license was secure and everything. And then eventually I had gotten a eventually the license came in the mail. I was grateful for that. And then we just like kept moving forward, and like now where I am in my life, like there are things I want to do, things I want to get into and just go for. And I'm walking the path again. And I was thinking about it yesterday, this morning. Actually, I was thinking about it this morning. And I was talking to my younger brother, and it was like, just take things a day at a time, don't think too much. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I just have to have a plan too. Don't worry about don't worry about all of the minute details on how we're gonna get there. Just have that plan set in stone and just walk the path, And that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. It's like what I see for myself, bro, and the things I want to do and the places I want to be. Like it's like a song that you can't like. It's like a song stuck on repeat. It's like a light that you can't turn off. You know how like there are like certain buildings, like certain organizations and that are established, like company buildings, and when you turn off all the lights, there's always one light that stays on. And that's what that's what like my goals, my dreams, that's what those are for me. It's like that one light in a building that doesn't turn off, even though you turned off all of the lights in that building. Like that light stays on. I'm always thinking about things like that. I'm always, thinking about where I want to be, how I want to get there. And I know I've said that before. I've said that in groups. I've said that on stream. You know? And it's because I care. It means something to me. You know? There weren't too many things in this world that I care about. You know, but like my goals, my dreams, where I am today and where I want to be, like that's what I care about, you know, and my family too. But I know I have to take care of me. And there's so many videos out there, and like I've seen a couple of them. There's like this video of this guy that said, oh, you know, in 2026 I have 500,000 subscribers, but I'm broke, right? And as we dived into the video a little bit, I didn't react to it. I just watched it regular. The guy was sharing his story, and he was saying that like he's broke because of like himself, because the money that he did make in the beginning, he didn't spend it wisely, I suppose. Maybe I think that's one of the reasons. And the other big thing was like the consistency to make videos and just keep posting. And you know, I understood that because it made sense. I know when I first saw the channel, when I saw the numbers, I'm like, okay, this guy has a you know, a check mark on YouTube. He has over, you know, a little over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. And in that moment I was thinking, I'm like, if I was, you know, consistent and made it to that point and just kept going strong with, you know, with the content that I was posting, then maybe I would have, you know, made it. You know, if that were me, maybe I would be fine. And he was saying that like there's a little more to it than just that, than just like the numbers thing, because a lot of people see the numbers and then they see like, you know, low engagement, and that's really the killer. It's a lack of engagement for videos. Now, for a video that gets 5,000 views on it, right? I just want to see. How much would that person make? Average payout based on typical cost per mile rates. 5,000 views can generate anywhere from 15 to over 100, depending heavily on your niche and viewer location. Yeah. Social proof. A 5K view count makes the video look credible to new viewers, making them more likely to watch and subscribe. For small channels, this can lead to a significant rise in subscribers and overall channel authority. Short success. 5K views is very common for YouTube Shorts, which often experience a rapid surge in views followed by a plateau. Stagnation. Sometimes a video might gain 5K views quickly and then stop. This is often due to the algorithm finishing its testing phase with a broader audience, or a drop in engagement or retention after the initial push. Tips for maximizing. Ensure your title, tags, description are relevant. Analyze retention. Look at your audience retention graph to see where viewers are dropping out to future videos. Reply to comments to boost engagement, which can help push the video further. Yeah.
1 second, you feel safe.
That's why, like, I go out my way to like comment on on people's comments. I love how Vincent was ready to help Catherine because crime and cover-ups are easier. Aw. That's a funny way of looking at that one. I always like to comment on thingy things. What happened? I believe the other blonde woman was yeah. Yep. Yeah. Listen, like you two shorts be okay. He's a man, let me know when you want that war zone. But I just wanted to take a moment. Reground myself. I just needed a moment, you know. Oh man, I don't know. Every once in a while, I just fall into this mode of reflecting. But that's okay. That's all right. One day, I'm gonna be. One day, I'm gonna turn the stream on, and we're gonna be given like a house tour. You know? We're gonna have a new room set up and you know, and I'll be okay. But guys, I'm gonna wrap this just chatting up for now. I'm just in this state, this mental space where I just want to live, you know? I want to live. I want to accomplish the things that I said I will accomplish. And it's like I said, it's like nothing else matters to me as much as that. Because there are so many people out here in the world that want to do so much and then they just don't. And I don't need a motivational video to say it, to like speak the truth for me, or like try to say whatever, you know. Like, I'm just gonna keep believing in you know, my own ability.
Hi, we're Charity Water. If we lost you at Charity, we did it.
So, I'm gonna use today to relax, take a break. Not like relax, take a break, not like that. I think what I want to do is work on another reaction video, but I just want to find something that I like. Yeah. And I just want to be be myself and be present. But no buts about it. Be myself, be present, accomplish the things that I've set out for myself, period, because I know it's possible. I just have to keep walking the path, and along the path I'm gonna pick up the pieces that I can use to put it together, you know. Just rock out. So guys, we're gonna be ending this, just chatting. I'm in a reflective state right now. But I did want to try to take a moment to, you know, touch base. But I do think that I have to figure out a better day to do just chatting. Either, I don't know if it works Friday or if we should bring it to Sunday and just keep it on Sundays. But you guys take care. I will see you later. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And we will see you soon.